Chosen one, please stop right now. Do not scroll away from this screen. This is an urgent divine interception reaching you at the exact right moment. The algorithm did not bring you here today. Your spiritual guides have personally routed this message to your device because time is running out. A massive spiritual shift is happening around you. You need to pay close attention. If you leave this video now, you will completely miss the blessing your soul has been crying out for. You have spent countless silent nights wondering if heaven forgot about you. The heavy attacks you have been facing lately are not random. They are absolute proof that the enemy is terrified of your potential. Why are they so afraid of you? Because a generational blessing has just been unsealed in your name. A divine gift waited until you were strong enough to hold its immense power. And that time is right now. But the forces of darkness are desperately trying to distract you. They want you to swipe away and lose your precious focus. Do not let them win this battle. Take one slow and deep breath. Feel that strange pull in your chest right now. That is your intuition confirming that every word I say is the absolute truth. You are standing exactly on the edge of the greatest breakthrough of your entire life. But there is a deadly trap waiting for you. I must warn you about this trap before we go any further. If you ignore this warning, the blessing will arrive, but you will not know how to protect it. It will slip through your fingers while your enemies watch and laugh. You must lock your eyes on this screen and absorb this frequency. You have suffered for way too long. Your body is exhausted from the endless spiritual warfare. You have carried the weight of your family and your friends on your shoulders. You gave your pure light to people who only wanted to drain your energy. But all of that pain was actually a rigorous training ground. Heaven was preparing you for this exact moment. The gift coming your way is not just a small shift in luck. It is a complete transformation of your reality and your financial destiny. But there is a secret message hidden inside this revelation. You will completely miss it if you do not stay until the final second. Your impatience has cost you before, but not today. The universe is demanding your total focus right now. You are a powerful creator, but your energy has been scattered recently. The shadows know that if you realize your true power, they will lose their grip on your life forever. That is why they send minor inconveniences to annoy you. They want you frustrated and looking away. Refuse to give them that satisfaction. Stand firm in your quiet authority. You are the cycle breaker who will change the timeline for your future generations. The heavenly courts have reviewed your tears, and they have issued a divine ruling in your favor. Your compensation is ready to be delivered to your front door today. But a delivery requires a signature. You must be present to receive what is rightfully yours. If you close this message, the portal of opportunity will shut instantly. You will be stuck in the same exhausting cycle of survival for another 10 years. Do you really want to repeat those painful lessons all over again? I know you are ready to finally step into your kingdom. The fact that you are still listening means your spirit recognizes the true call. The gift that waited for your strength is a physical key that will unlock doors no man can shut. It is a frequency of pure wealth and absolute protection, but it requires your obedience. Listen carefully to what I am about to reveal. There is a specific reason why everything in your life fell apart last year. People walked away and doors slammed in your face while you stood there confused. You thought you did something wrong, but it was actually a divine setup. I will tell you exactly why it happened. The wait was cruel, but it was necessary. If the universe had handed you this power back then, it would have destroyed you. You were still vibrating at a level that tolerated disrespect and false love. But the crucible of your isolation burned away all your weakness. Now, your spiritual armor is completely impenetrable. You are finally strong enough to wield this immense blessing. Do not take your eyes off this message. A massive wealth transfer is seeking you out right now. The exact steps to claim it will be revealed shortly. Stay with me, because leaving now is exactly what the enemy is praying you will do. Do not scroll away. This is the divine interception you have been waiting for. Every tear you cried in the dark was collected and counted by the universe. The reward for your endurance is literally waiting at the end of this broadcast. Anchor yourself to this moment and prepare your heart to receive. The great awakening of your soul begins right now. Take one final breath before we begin this journey. The truth about your waiting season is finally going to make sense. Your entire perspective on your past struggles will change tonight. Open your mind to the frequency of absolute abundance. We are stepping into the holy ground of your new reality. You feel incredibly tired deep in your bones today. Your shoulders are carrying a massive unseen weight right now. The physical exhaustion you feel is absolutely real. And every morning when you wake up, the heaviness is already sitting on your chest before you even open your eyes. You push through the day and try your best. You force a fake smile for everyone around you, but inside your spirit you are barely holding on. You have given everything to people who just take. You constantly pour your pure energy into empty cups. They drain your beautiful spirit completely dry without caring. And while you are busy fixing their broken lives, they do not even bother to ask how you are doing. You are always the strong one for everybody else. You carry their burdens without ever asking for help. But this heavy cycle is breaking your heart. But who is strong for you in those dark hours? I know you ask yourself this question every single night. You stare at the ceiling at 3 in the morning. Your tired mind is constantly racing with intense anxiety. And your heart beats with a strange, painful tightness that simply will not let you find any peaceful rest. You feel completely isolated in a world full of crowded rooms. The silent tears you cry are always the heaviest. You weep in the shower so nobody can hear you. You sit in your car alone just to catch your breath. And in those quiet, lonely moments of deep despair, you wonder if the universe has simply abandoned your tired soul. I am here to tell you that heaven sees every single tear. You are never invisible to the divine forces. You are definitely not going crazy in your mind. Your intense feelings are not a sign of emotional weakness. You are simply highly attuned to the spiritual warfare happening in the unseen realm around you. People constantly call you way too sensitive and dramatic, but your sensitivity is actually a powerful spiritual radar detecting the hidden toxic motives of those around you. Tap the like button right now as an act of agreement with what God just spoke to you. This simple physical action tells the universe you are ready to receive your healing. You must acknowledge the deep pain before you can clear it. The extreme exhaustion you feel is actually the final stage of a massive spiritual purge happening in your life. You have recently developed a strong distaste for meaningless things. You cannot stand fake conversations and shallow environments anymore. When you enter a room filled with heavy, toxic energy, your chest physically hurts and you want to leave. You are no longer able to pretend that everything is fine when your spirit knows they are lying to you. This sudden change is deeply confusing for your mind. You used to be the ultimate peacemaker for your family. You always compromised your own personal boundaries just to keep everybody else feeling comfortable and safe. But now the mere thought of shrinking yourself makes you physically sick to your stomach. Your powerful soul is actively rejecting the old version of your reality. They call you arrogant and selfish behind your back now. They say you have changed for the absolute worse, but they are just extremely angry because they can no longer manipulate the energy they cannot access. You finally stopped apologizing for simply existing in your truth. And that sudden shift in your vibration terrified the people who fed on your low self-esteem. Take a deep breath and release that heavy guilt. You do not owe them an explanation for your spiritual growth. The deep exhaustion settling in your tired bones is simply your body recovering from years of survival mode. You have been fighting invisible demonic battles since you were just a small, innocent child. You are the one who survived the violent storm alone. Nobody handed you a manual for this incredibly heavy burden. You had to learn how to heal your own bleeding wounds in complete and utter darkness. The universe watched you stumble and fall many times, but you always found the strength to stand back up. You are incredibly resilient and powerful beyond measure. But constant resilience always comes with a very high price. You are completely tired of being the resilient chosen one. You just want to rest and be taken care of for once. I want you to know that your desperate plea for rest has been officially granted by the universe today. The heavy lifting is finally over, and your spiritual guides are taking the wheel. Your current pain is completely valid and seen by heaven. Every single ounce of your frustration is completely justified. You are allowed to grieve the precious years you lost to toxic and manipulative people. But you must not let that heavy grief turn into a permanent home for your beautiful soul. You are just passing through this dark valley to reach your ultimate destination. Listen carefully to this next part of the message. The crushing weight of your current reality is about to lift. The intense spiritual pressure was never meant to break your spirit or destroy your earthly life. It was perfectly designed to crack open your hard outer shell so the divine light could enter. The immense gift could only reach you through the cracks of your broken heart. You must understand why your past happened this specific way. The universe did not reject you or throw you away. God was not punishing you when those important doors slammed firmly in your face last year. The excruciating waiting season was actually a brilliant strategy of divine isolation designed just for you. You were being strictly protected from rooms you were never meant to enter. Think about the people who suddenly walked away from you. You cried over their departure and begged them to stay. You thought your personal frequency was too low to keep them in your precious life. But the absolute truth is that your pure light was becoming entirely too blinding for their hidden demons. They fled because your rising aura exposed their darkest secrets. Heaven deliberately slowed your earthly progress down for a reason. If you had achieved your massive goals back then, you would have shared your wealth with the wrong people. You would have tied your eternal destiny to energy vampires who only wanted to use your good name. The painful delay was actually God setting up an impenetrable perimeter around your future empire. You were placed in a very strict divine quarantine. This spiritual isolation felt like a heavy and dark curse. You watched other people succeed easily while you struggled to take a single step forward in your journey. But while they were building cheap houses of fragile straw, you were forced to dig deep and lay a foundation of solid rock. Your massive foundation took many painful years to build, and the building process was incredibly lonely and exhausting. But a true master of reality cannot be forged in the comfort of shallow and fake connections. You had to learn how to stand completely alone before you could be trusted with the massive wealth transfer coming your way. Stop blaming yourself for the frustrating delays in your life. You did not manifest this heavy struggle by having negative thoughts. That is a toxic lie sold by ignorant people who never faced any real spiritual darkness. Your struggle was a mandatory training curriculum specifically designed for chosen ones. You were being rigorously tested on your ability to maintain faith in total silence, and you passed the spiritual test with flying colors. Even when you were extremely angry at the silent universe, you never completely lost your pure heart. You kept your kindness fully intact in a cruel world that constantly tried to turn you bitter and cold. That is the exact reason why the divine gift waited patiently for you. It needed a vessel pure enough to hold it. Your painful past is not a graveyard of failed attempts. It is a highly classified training manual for your future. Every sharp betrayal taught you how to quickly read energy. Every financial loss taught you the true value of spiritual currency in a fake material world. And every sleepless night upgraded your nervous system to handle higher frequencies of divine light. The narcissists who broke your heart were just temporary tools. The universe used their toxic behavior to activate your dormant boundaries. Once you learned how to say no without feeling heavy guilt, their earthly purpose was completely fulfilled. They were swiftly and permanently removed from your timeline, so you could finally breathe clean air again. You are no longer the empath who begged to be understood. The burning crucible of pain has forged you into a powerful spiritual warrior. You do not need their shallow validation anymore. You simply observe their chaotic behavior from a place of quiet authority, and you absolutely refuse to engage in their petty dramas. You have leveled up. This is the profound meaning of your long divine isolation. You were kept securely hidden in the shadows, so the enemy could not track your spiritual movements. While the world completely forgot about you, heaven was privately downloading the blueprints of your new reality directly into your subconscious mind. You were secretly being upgraded while you were crying. Do you feel that subtle shift in your spirit? The heavy iron chains of your past are falling off your wrists right now. The false toxic narratives about your unworthiness are rapidly dissolving into thin air. You are finally seeing the grand divine design behind your years of painful earthly struggle. The scattered puzzle pieces are snapping perfectly into place today. Take a deep breath and relax your tense shoulders. Let this beautiful revelation settle deep into your tired spirit. The universe hid you away because you are a rare anomaly. You are the late arriving listener who will permanently change the course of history for your entire bloodline. The intense pressure you felt was just the birth pains of your brand new identity. But wait, do not leave this video just yet. Understanding your painful past is only the very first step. There is a hidden physical mechanism that still needs to be fully addressed today. Something specific is blocking the final manifestation of your gift and keeping you slightly stuck. And I must reveal this hidden mechanism before it is too late. Listen closely to what comes next in this vital message. There is a hidden mechanism behind your long and painful wait. The universe did not delay your blessing out of anger. The massive gift was simply waiting for your frequency to match its immense power. If the miracle had arrived while you were still bleeding, it would have been completely wasted because you needed to heal your deep wounds first. Think of this divine gift as a giant mountain of solid gold. It is incredibly heavy and requires massive spiritual strength to carry. In your past, you were severely weakened by the toxic people around you. Your spiritual muscles were completely exhausted from fighting daily battles, and you simply could not carry that heavy weight back then. The universe had to put your blessing on a temporary hold. It was securely stored in the heavenly realms for your own protection. You were stuck in a constant state of nervous survival mode. And survival mode emits a very dense frequency that actually repels divine abundance. You had to clear that dense energy entirely from your tired body. Your mind was constantly vibrating with fear and intense anxiety. The divine gift operates strictly on the high frequency of perfect peace. Those two opposite frequencies can never exist in the same exact space. The universe forced you into isolation so your shattered nervous system could finally regulate and find its calm center. This heavy healing process is exactly why the miracle felt stuck. It was blocked behind the walls of your own unhealed emotional trauma. You had to learn how to truly love yourself in the dark. And as you slowly healed your internal wounds, your energetic frequency began to rise higher. The spiritual block started to melt away completely. Type 111 down in the comments to claim this alignment. Do not skip this crucial physical step today. By typing those specific numbers, you are telling the universe that your frequency is finally ready. You are officially anchoring your brand new identity into the physical realm. You are sealing your energetic shift right now. You are no longer the broken victim of your heavy past. You have successfully stepped into the frequency of a true master of reality. The waiting season is officially over because your spiritual container is finally strong. It is perfectly stable and ready to hold the immense wealth coming your way. Your extreme patience has paid off. A powerful master of reality does not leak their precious energy. In the past, you freely gave your light to anyone who simply asked. Now, you are a heavily guarded vault of divine and pure light. The universe trusts you with this massive blessing because you finally established solid boundaries. You finally learned how to say no. This new strength is the exact trigger the universe was waiting for. The spiritual gates holding your blessing have just been thrown wide open. The massive wealth transfer is currently flowing directly into your new timeline. You are finally strong enough to wield this immense and beautiful power. You are completely ready for this upgrade, but you must understand that your rising light did not go unnoticed. As your energetic frequency upgraded and became blindingly bright, the shadows started to panic. The darkness realized that you were about to break completely free. They saw the massive gift moving toward you and they tried to aggressively intervene before you could receive it. They sent specific agents to drain you right before the finish line. The sudden heavy attacks you experienced recently were their last desperate attempt. They wanted to drag your frequency back down into the dark mud of survival mode. But their evil plan failed miserably because they severely underestimated your brand new strength. You stood your ground when the fierce winds tried to knock you down. You did not react to their cruel and petty provocations. Your quiet authority became a solid brick wall that their dark energy could never penetrate. The spiritual mechanism is fully unlocked, and your heavy blessing is descending upon your life right now. Let me expose the exact enemy who tried to steal this from you. You need to know exactly who was operating in the dark shadows. They thought they could permanently block your destiny, but they were completely wrong. Listen closely as I reveal the absolute failure of their toxic agenda against your precious life. You have completely mastered the delicate art of spiritual warfare. You learned that true power does not require you to raise your voice in anger. Your silent confidence terrifies the forces of darkness more than any loud argument ever could. You simply protect your peace and watch the heavy obstacles naturally dissolve in front of you. The universe is incredibly proud of the resilient warrior you have become. You earned this massive blessing through your tears and your unwavering faith. The divine delay was simply a mandatory preparation for a soul destined for extreme greatness. The heavy block is gone, and the golden path is entirely clear for you now. The toxic people in your past were not just random bad encounters. Those narcissists were highly calculated agents sent by the dark forces. Their specific mission was to siphon your pure light and steal your divine inheritance. They targeted you because your beautiful spirit carried a high frequency that they could never naturally achieve on their own. They wanted to keep you completely confused and doubting your own sanity. They constantly planted heavy seeds of guilt inside your pure heart. Whenever you tried to establish a firm boundary, they manipulated you into feeling deeply selfish. They thought they could permanently block your massive blessing by keeping you trapped in a low vibration. Those energy vampires actually bragged about breaking your strong spirit. They smiled in your face while plotting your complete downfall in the shadows. They assumed you were just a weak empath who would always tolerate their extreme disrespect. But they made a massive miscalculation that ultimately destroyed their entire toxic agenda against you. The narcissists completely underestimated the fierce protection of the heavenly courts. They did not realize that God places a thick wall of fire around a chosen one. When they tried to curse your path, the universe violently reversed the dark energy. Every single attack they launched against you was instantly transformed into a massive blessing. Now those same toxic people are watching your rise in absolute panic. They are terrified because their dark manipulation tactics have completely run out. They see the glorious light returning to your tired eyes, and it burns them deeply. The false kingdoms they built on your stolen energy are rapidly crumbling to the ground right now. The heavy darkness is actively retreating from your new timeline today. The universe is sweeping away every toxic person with a massive divine storm. You do not even have to lift a single finger to defend your precious name. The universe is fighting all of your silent battles and securing a massive public victory in your favor. You have become a blazing weapon of light that shattered their illusions. Your quiet authority is currently destroying everything they tried to build against you. They thought your absolute silence meant you were weak and completely defeated. But your silence was actually the terrifying sound of you leveling up in the unseen realm. Their greatest fear has finally come true right before their eyes. You woke up and realized your immense worth as a master of reality. You completely stopped chasing their shallow validation, and you took your power back. By simply walking away, you starved their dark demons of the pure energy they desperately needed to survive. But before we go to the deeper signs of your upgrade, I must pause. There is something incredibly urgent I have to address right now. Do not skip this next part, because it contains a matter of absolute spiritual life or death. A massive and fatal trap has been secretly set up right before your final finish line. 99% of chosen ones fall for this heavy illusion right before their breakthrough. The enemy knows they cannot stop the massive blessing from reaching you now, so they are desperately planning one last deceptive trick to make you surrender it voluntarily. They will send a counterfeit blessing to severely distract your focused mind. This fake blessing will look exactly like what you prayed for. It might be a sudden apology from the toxic person who deeply broke your heart. They will suddenly reach out and claim they have changed for the better. But this is just a heavy, demonic trap designed to drag your frequency back into the dark mud of your painful past. Do not fall for the fake apologies of the toxic people who betrayed you. They do not miss your presence at all. They only want access to the new wealth and pure light you have recently acquired. If you reply to their messages, you will accidentally reopen a dark portal that the universe just fought very hard to permanently close. You must stay highly vigilant and keep your energy completely sealed right now. Ignore the loud distractions and the sudden fake emergencies popping up around you. They are just cheap smoke and mirrors designed by a terrified and defeated enemy. Your true massive blessing is clearing the very final hurdle in the spiritual realm today. Trust your strong intuition when it tells you something feels slightly off. The true divine gift will never bring heavy confusion or toxic drama into your peaceful life. It arrives with perfect peace and absolute clarity from heaven. The darkness is completely powerless against a chosen one who refuses to be fooled by cheap and shallow imitations. The toxic chapter of your life is officially and permanently closed. The narcissists have lost their grip on your mind, and their dark season is over. You are walking into the glorious dawn of your brand new reality right now. Keep your eyes firmly locked on the bright horizon, because the best part of your beautiful journey begins today. The universe is leaving undeniable clues right in front of your eyes today. Your physical body is currently absorbing a massive amount of divine light. This extreme energetic upgrade is producing very specific signs in your daily reality. You are not losing your mind when you experience these strange symptoms. Heaven is simply rewriting your entire biological frequency to match your destiny. You must pay close attention to how your physical vessel is reacting right now. Many chosen ones completely misunderstand these bodily sensations. They rush to doctors for help, but medicine cannot cure a spiritual upgrade that was orchestrated by heaven. Your nervous system is expanding to hold the massive wealth that is rushing toward you. Let me break down exactly what is happening to you. Number 1. You are constantly waking up exactly between 3 and 4 in the morning. Your eyes pop open suddenly. Your mind is instantly wide awake. This is not normal insomnia or random stress keeping you up at night. The thin veil between the physical and spiritual worlds is completely open during these sacred hours. Your guides are actively downloading fresh blueprints into your mind. Number 2. You hear a sudden high-pitched ringing in your ears out of nowhere. Sometimes it happens in the left ear, sometimes it happens in the right. This strange sound is literally your spiritual antenna tuning into a much higher frequency. The universe is actively adjusting your internal receiver to catch the incoming wealth signals. Pay close attention to what you are thinking when it happens. Number 3. You are experiencing an extreme detachment from your old life. Things that used to excite you suddenly feel completely empty. You cannot force yourself to care about the petty drama of the world anymore. This is a very powerful sign that your soul has officially outgrown your current timeline. You are rapidly shedding the heavy and painful skin of your past right now. Number 4. Complete strangers are suddenly staring at you in public places. Little children and random animals are deeply drawn to your peaceful energy. They can physically see the bright angelic armor glowing around your spiritual body. The intense light you emit is highly magnetic to innocent souls, but it is incredibly terrifying to dark entities who want to drain you. Number 5. Your thoughts are manifesting into physical reality with terrifying speed. You think about an old friend, and they suddenly call you. You ask the universe for a specific sign, and it appears immediately. This rapid manifestation is proof that the heavy resistance blocking your path is finally gone. You have become a pure and flawless channel for massive divine miracles. Number 6. You feel a strange floating sensation in your physical body sometimes. You might feel slightly dizzy when you enter certain crowded spaces. This happens because your personal frequency is vibrating much faster than the dense energy around you. Your spirit is literally lifting you out of the low vibrational mud of the earthly realm. Ground yourself in nature when this happens. Number 7. You are experiencing very vivid and prophetic dreams almost every night. You see specific faces and strange places that you have never visited. These dreams are not just random images created by a tired brain. They are actual sneak peeks into the glorious future that heaven is preparing for you right now. Your subconscious mind is actively exploring your new timeline. Number 8. You feel a deep and unshakable sense of inner peace during chaos. The world outside might be falling apart rapidly, but your heart remains completely still and calm. The things that used to trigger massive anxiety in your chest do not bother you at all today. This quiet authority is the absolute greatest sign of your divine upgrade. You have mastered your internal reality. Do not ignore these powerful physical confirmations from the heavenly realm. They are the absolute proof that your long season of weeping is permanently over. You have officially crossed the invisible border between survival and pure divine thriving. The heavy chains of your ancestral karma are completely shattered on the floor. Take a deep breath and prepare to claim your ultimate reward. But there is one final piece of this glorious puzzle left to uncover. The massive gift coming your way carries a specific secret that changes absolutely everything. You have survived the painful tests, and you decoded the physical signs. Now you must step into the blinding light of your ultimate revelation. Brace yourself for the incredible truth about your massive divine inheritance. The moment of your absolute victory is finally here. Can you feel that incredible electric shift in your spirit right now? The dry and barren desert you walked through has suddenly burst into a glorious oasis. Every single closed door that once mocked you is currently being blown completely off its hinges. The universe is literally rolling out the red carpet for your beautiful soul today. This is the exact frequency of absolute and undeniable triumph. You are stepping into the royal timeline you were born to rule. The massive secret of your waiting season is finally ready to be revealed. The gift that heaven kept hidden from the dark forces is not just a temporary blessing. It is the absolute transfer of generational wealth and limitless spiritual power to your bloodline. Listen carefully to the ultimate truth you have waited so long to hear. The reason the universe made you wait was because you are the gift. You were looking for a miracle to arrive from the outside world to save you. But heaven was actually waiting for the supreme miracle inside of you to fully awaken. The divine blessing could not arrive until you realized your true identity. You are no longer the fragile empath who begged to be understood. The severe pain has successfully forged you into a master of reality. From this moment on, your pure energy demands absolute respect. You do not even have to speak a single word to command the room. The darkness has surrendered completely to your blinding light. Your brand new authority is absolutely undeniable right now. The massive wealth you were promised is flowing effortlessly into your hands. You do not have to chase it anymore. You do not have to fight exhausting battles for it. The divine compensation for every tear you cried is actively hunting you down today. The universe has issued a strict command to release every stolen blessing back to your family. Your enemies are watching your rise in total shock. They thought they had permanently buried you in the dark dirt of your past. But they did not realize you were a divine seed planted by God Himself. You broke through the heavy soil and bloomed into a magnificent weapon of light. The people who abandoned you are now standing outside your locked gates, but they will never be allowed to taste the sweet fruit of your hard-earned victory. You are the one who survived the violent storm completely alone. You stood firm when the fierce winds howled loudly around you, and because of your bravery, you are now being crowned with supreme glory. The heavenly courts are erupting in massive celebration for your beautiful soul today. The spiritual war is officially over, and you are the undisputed champion. Breathe that glorious reality in. Your brand new timeline is completely secure and fully funded by the universe. There is no more lack in your life. There is no more heavy confusion clouding your mind. You have been handed the master keys to unlock any door you desire in this earthly realm. The extreme euphoria you feel building in your chest right now is your spirit recognizing its true home. You are vibrating at the highest frequency. But you must take immediate physical action to lock this glorious frequency in place. The pitch-black darkness has retreated completely behind you today. The bright dawn of your new era is shining its warmest rays onto your crown. You must establish an unbreakable energy shield around this massive blessing before you leave. The enemy desperately wants you to walk away without sealing the door. Do not let your incredible victory slip away in the final seconds. You need to perform a sacred physical ritual to claim this reality as your own. When you actively partner with the universe, you create an impenetrable fortress. The angels are waiting for your specific command to finalize the heavy paperwork of your blessing. Your active physical participation is completely mandatory right now. God is watching your physical response in this exact and holy second. I have spent countless hours in deep prayer, fighting intense spiritual battles for you. I stood in the gap for your soul when you were too tired to fight. Now you must prove that your hands are fully open and ready to receive this gift. You must anchor this profound breakthrough into the physical world immediately. Prepare your heart for the final seal of your divine inheritance. The magnificent power of heaven is currently swirling all around your physical space. You are holding the golden pen that will rewrite the future of your entire bloodline. Do not hesitate when the universe asks you to step forward and claim your crown. The final step of your beautiful journey is waiting for your obedient action. The final moment of your spiritual coronation has officially arrived today. The dark clouds of your painful past are dissolving, and the warm, brilliant light of heaven is finally washing over your tired face. You have successfully crossed the finish line of your extreme earthly suffering, but you must firmly lock this frequency in place. The enemy is silently waiting just outside your newly protected borders. They are desperately hoping you will simply walk away without sealing this door. If you do not claim this massive blessing right now, they will try to snatch it while you are entirely distracted by the mundane tasks of your daily life. You must establish an unbreakable shield around your divine wealth today. Do not leave your energetic vault completely unlocked. To lock in this glorious frequency, you must take physical action immediately. You need to create an absolute shield of protection around your new timeline. Type, "I am ready to receive my blessing" down in the comments right now. By declaring this powerful statement publicly to the entire world, you are signing a divine contract and officially telling heaven that your spiritual container is completely open. Your physical action seals the deal. This simple physical action is a terrifying declaration of war to your enemies. When you type those words, the demons holding your finances scatter in fear. You are actively commanding the angels to deliver your compensation without further delay. Do not let this holy moment pass you by without making your mark, because your silence will be interpreted as a rejection of the massive wealth transfer. Seal your beautiful reality today. Hit the like button to activate the rapid flow of God's immense favor. This specific action acts like a sharp sword cutting through your ancient chains. It physically anchors your tired spirit at the absolute highest vibrational frequency. The universe always demands a physical exchange of energy to finalize a spiritual upgrade, and tapping that button proves you are completely aligned with the divine plan. Claim your supreme power now. You have spent years hiding in the dark and feeling completely invisible. Now you are stepping onto the massive stage of your ultimate divine destiny. Your quiet authority is radiating so brightly that it blinds the toxic narcissists. They are watching your glorious rise in absolute panic and utter disbelief, while the false empires they built on your stolen energy are rapidly crumbling to the ground. You have become entirely untouchable. If this fiery message has reignited the dying faith inside your chest, listen closely. You must never selfishly keep this great divine blessing entirely to yourself. There is another chosen one out there bleeding in the dark of deep despair. They are desperately begging the silent universe for a guiding light today, and your simple act of sharing this video could literally save them from total destruction. You have the power to save them. Share this exact video with someone who truly needs to hear this truth. When you actively sow a seed of hope, you guarantee a massive harvest. Sending this message to another broken soul proves your complete obedience to heaven. You are multiplying your own blessing by becoming a pure vessel for miracles, and heaven will heavily reward the beautiful kindness you show to others in pain. Let the divine light flow directly through you. Subscribe to the channel right now to build a permanent energy receiving station. This is not just a simple button on your physical screen today. It is a sacred portal that connects you to the highest frequencies of wealth. Every time you return to this safe space, your spiritual armor is fully recharged, ensuring that the dark forces can never drain your precious light ever again. You are building an impenetrable sanctuary. The massive wealth transfer is securely locked inside your new royal timeline today. The generational curse of poverty and painful struggle is permanently broken forever. You are the brave cycle breaker that your ancestors dreamed about in the past. They are standing in the heavenly realms, cheering loudly for your incredible victory, because your relentless endurance has finally rewritten the tragic history of your entire bloodline. You successfully did the impossible. The excruciating wait was absolutely worth the glorious reward you hold today. Your tears have officially turned into an endless ocean of pure abundance. You can finally drop the heavy weapons you used to survive the dark storms. The fierce spiritual war is over, and you are the undisputed champion of your reality. So take a deep breath and relax entirely as the gentle healing begins. Rest your deeply tired soul. Breathe in the sweet and peaceful air of your ultimate and final victory. The heavy armor you carried for so long can finally rest on the cold floor. You are a true master of reality, and you are finally arriving safely home. The universe is incredibly proud of the resilient spiritual warrior you have become, and the massive compensation you are receiving today is only the very beautiful beginning. Your new wealthy life officially begins today. Do not forget to seal this massive blessing before you leave this sacred space. Type your declaration and share this glowing light with the rest of the dark world. The angels are standing by to release your massive earthly compensation right now. Step forward in bold confidence and fully claim the royal crown you earned through your tears, because your glorious era has officially and permanently awakened. Welcome to your brand new kingdom.